Money is a beautiful energy. Money is not evil, okay? In their church, their synagogues, their mosques, their temples, and all of their religious corporate tax exempt systems, they always tell you that money is the root of all evil. Well, here's my question to all of the religious tax exempt corporations. If money were the root of all evil, then why do you ask for it in your churches, mosques, temples, and synagogues? And they'll say, to do the work of God. And then I'll say, what work would that be? Because God didn't require money to create the entire universe, the earth, and everything in it, human beings included. And then they'll say, nothing, because there is no answer. Religion is evil. The oldest religion is Hinduism, at 4,500 years old. If you don't believe me, get your phone and look it up. Now, they always cite the King James Version of the Bible. I say version because there's almost 80 different types of Bibles that they update constantly. The King James Version of the Bible is what they cite as the Word of God. Well, let's break that down, shall we? Initially published in 1611, revised twice, redacted over 5,000 times by unknown authors. And King James was a pedophile, a malignant narcissist, and a megalomaniacal, egotistical maniac. And also just a sadist, a sociopath, a psychopath. That's who King James was. So what work is required by God that money it can't be without? Because last time I checked, God doesn't want your money. God just needs you to love. Love God, love yourself, and love everything on the earth. You know, you see how they lie to you constantly? And if you don't believe me, you check your facts for yourself. The King James Version of the Bible was initially published in 1611, which isn't even a few hundred years old. Now, if you extrapolate that information in juxtaposition to the age of the earth and universe, you'll see how ridiculous this is. There's clearly monumentally unfathomable discrepancies here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, because if religion were the word of God, religion would be as old as God. Let's get that straight. I'm going to just take it right to the point. Nobody can argue with me with this. It's a moot point. You can't debate this stuff. These are the facts. I'm running the numbers for you. I'm giving you the numbers and doing the math. Look at the age of the universe. No age. Right? In their own Bible, they say God always was and always will be, admitting that God is eternal. Is religion eternal? No. The oldest religion is Hinduism, 4,500 years old. In relation to the age of the earth, over 5 billion. Now, if religion were the word of God, all of the creatures that were here long before you would be speaking it. Dinosaurs would have been carrying Bibles to church, would they have not? Great white sharks who have roamed the open oceans for billions of years would be attending synagogue and mass, would they not? Why aren't they? Because religion is garbage. It's high time that you recognize you need to let go of your emotional crutch because you've been mentally paralyzed your entire life. It's a system that preys on your weakness and tells you what to do. That's why they refer to you as sheep on the flock. Because they always say, Jesus is my what? Jesus is my shepherd. And that means they see you as sheep and flock. Are you putting the pieces together? I hope so. If you doubt what I say, go get your cell phone. The cell phone that you can't put down, that you stare at all day long. Go online. Go to your favorite search engine and you look up the world's oldest religion, Hinduism, at 4,500 years old. Look up, when was King James Version of the Bible initially published? 1611. Revised twice. Redacted, which means edited. The word redacted means heavily edited. Okay, the word of God is whatever words are here, which is your intuitive guidance. That's the word of God. But they can't use that because there's no profit to be made or control to be had. Again, it's all about money and control. That's all it's ever going to be about with these creatures and human beings. Wherever there's monies to be had, human beings are right there for the feast. It's like I always say, when it rains outside, you guys take off like it's pouring acid and fire and hell death from the sky. But if it was raining money, all of you guys would be out there killing each other for it because you're trained to be like that. That's how you're programmed and conditioned about money. They control you with money, absolutely. So if you debate what I say, grab your cell phone and you do your own investigation, your own research, and you go look it up for yourself. If money is the root of all evil, then why do they ask for it in church? Because it's not. God is the root of all evil. God is the root of all things because God is the source of all creation. Whether you like to hear that or not, God is the darkness, God is the creator of hell, heaven, and the in-between realm. God is the creator of demons and angels and guardians and guides and spirits. God is the creator of every soul, because every soul returns to God. So if you doubt the veracity of what I'm saying to be the truth, I highly encourage you to do your own exploration and thoroughly research this, because what I'm saying is hardcore facts and they cannot be refuted. And that's it. It's ridiculous. Religion is garbage. It's the bane of the existence of heaven. It has nothing to do with God and everything to do with money, power, and control. That's why they tell you, be fruitful and multiply. This is the reason why they ostracize homosexuals as abominations in the eyes of God, because two men cannot make babies. So therefore, the be fruitful and multiply goes right out the window. So they don't have use for them. Two women cannot make babies. Again, we don't have any use for these people because they serve no good to us. They can't make babies. By the way, folks, you're dealing with satanic pedophiles who need children for a whole lot of reasons. Get it? Be fruitful and multiply. And then the whole crock about Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Eve committed the first sin of carnal knowledge with the serpent and the apple. That's all garbage. That's a bunch of junk. It's all nonsense. And the faster you realize this, the better off your life is going to be. God bless.